Alright, so in this tutorial I'm going to show you guys how to do a little bit of eyebrow work. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to make a new layer because we want to work non-destructively. And in this tutorial we're going to use the clone stamp tool. So the first one I'm going to do is actually I'm going to make kind of like a unibrow. I'm going to go with, I don't know, right around 60 hardness. Somewhere around there. Let's just go right in the middle. And we want to make sure, once again, up at the top, that our sample section is current and below, right? Because we made a new layer and there's nothing in it. So we need to sample information from below. If you didn't watch the other ones, this is to use the clone stamp to, I'm going to hold down Option/Alt. As you can see, it turns into a cross section. That's basically saying where I'm going to take my information from. So I'm going to hit Alt, I'm going to click right around here. As you can see, it's going to show me what it's going to look like before I draw. So I'm going to kind of go from both directions. I'm going to actually get a little bit of this up here too, because I want it to look, let's start over. Let's bring our opacity down a little bit. Alright, because I think that'll help blend. So I'm going to start by grabbing some of the ones from up at the top. There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright, let's try a section from down here. Maybe bring my opacity up a little bit for the rest of it. Now I'm going to go from this section over here. Kind of bringing those eyebrows over. Here. It's kind of important to make sure you get some of the stuff from the top too, so that way it looks a little bit more. Get some of the stuff in the bottom, right, where it actually connects. Ooh, so that was a little gross. Ooh, that last bit was a little gross. I want to make sure I get parts that actually look like they're connecting, right? It doesn't look too horrendous. Grab a couple more spots in here. Kind of clean it up. So as you zoom out, that's a gnarly little unibrow. Okay, so let's see another version of that. So this time, instead of adding brush, I'm actually adding eyebrows. I'm gonna do a little eyebrow cleanup here. So I'm gonna zoom in, and this time I'm actually gonna do the opposite. So I'm gonna take information. Ooh, we gotta make a new layer. I'm gonna take information from above and below to actually tighten those eyebrows up a little bit. Ooh. Let's try that again. I'm trying to get rid of that spot right there. That's actually not too bad. Start over. There we go. Let's take some from here. Basically just going to trim those up a little bit. I'm actually going to go a little bit fuzzier. There we go. That's a little bit cleaner. Go do a similar thing from the top. Get rid of these guys. Maybe get some here. Alright, so as you can see, I got some nice, they're really high, but you could, trim that guy up a little bit there. Alright, so those are two different ways to play around with the eyebrows.